Bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
We're in Vancouver, Washington, on the campus of Washington State University, a commuter college, beautiful buildings, but they have big plans in the future. About 3,500 students now, but by the year 2025, they want to increase that number to more than 20,000. We are joined right now by Krenk, who is the president and CEO of the Albertina Kerr Centers. And I was telling you I had lunch at the Albertina Kerr Center. I thought it was one building right there across, right on Sandy Boulevard.
Well, it's one of the buildings.
Well, one of 60.
Well, we have about 60 different locations up and down the Willamette Valley.
And that building, I know, it dates back to maybe the 20s, right?
1921.
But you've been around longer than that.
We have. We've been around for 101 years, actually, in June. So we've been through, a couple of world wars, Great Depression, and a very resilient organization. And I've been with the organization 18 years.
Well, let's tell everyone what Albertina Kerr does with families, with children,
Sure.
Particularly.
Well, Albertina Kerr Centers serves two main population groups. One are adults with developmental disabilities, things like cerebral palsy, cognitive impairments, things like that. And many of the people who we serve in that part of our organization used to live in large institutional settings, and now today live in homes in neighborhoods up and down the Willamette Valley.
And you're able to get some of them jobs and employment?
Well, and that's part of the program is we want people to be as productive as they can be, and we do serve people with multiple disabilities. So some people are, there are different abilities in terms of productivity, but that's certainly a focus. All of us want to work, and that's a part of being healthy and happy.
All right, let's talk about the other, you said two aspects. The other one with children?
The other one is children, children with social service and mental health needs. And so we provide a range of programs from secure crisis psychiatric care, which is an alternative to hospitalization, to outpatient mental health services, foster homes, special education, a wide variety of programs.
Now, what's nice about Albertina Kerr is you have a philosophy of keeping kids in their own communities when they're being treated, not displacing families.
We do. I think the world has changed a number of times in the human service field, and the last move in the 70s and 80s was to get people out of larger facilities, and today we really believe that kids are best served in family settings, in their own schools, and if you can possibly keep them in those settings and wrap the services around them, we get much better outcomes.
All right, I'm putting you on the spot here, and I don't mean to, but
That's okay.
I was reading some of the literature, and there was an 11-year-old girl told her story. Do you have one story that comes to mind that really touched you?
Well, I think there are many, many stories. We serve several thousand people a year, so one story I like, we have a gentleman who's he's probably in his 40s, name's Dave, and he's a pretty entrepreneurial guy. He used to run a sandwich service, so he's in a wheelchair. He's got a great sense of humor. And so he'd take his wheelchair around and go around to businesses and take sandwich orders, and then come back and fulfill the orders. So, and he's just he's moved on from that business, but he's just one of the brightest life forces that I know.
Puts a smile on your face.
It does. He's a great guy.
You are in need of foster families right now.
We are. One of the things that we talked about changes in the industry is that to keep kids in the community more, we need foster homes. We need good people who can care for kids with special needs. And they say there isn't an instruction book for kids. Well, we do have an instruction book for our foster families. They go through extensive training, and we support them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so that they can meet the needs of children who have special needs and for one reason or another can't be with their own family at that point in time.
Well, Krenk, thank you very much. We appreciate what Albertina Kerr does in the community, and you can check out their website, albertinakerr.org. We have it on the screen for you. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here as well. I'm Ken Ackerman for the crew. This is Comcast Newsmakers. Make it a great day.